This girl has gone down in history as the first Black woman to win the prestigious Miss America beauty pageant. Vanessa Williams became Miss America in 1984. So, how has her life turned out, and what does she look like today? You will be shocked to see how amazing she still looks, even at 61. Watch the full video to find out. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon to get notified when I upload a new video. Let's get started. What is beauty? It is hard to say. Probably to find the answer, people began to hold beauty contests. One of the most iconic of these contests, Miss America, was founded in 1921. For many years, it predominantly featured contestants of European descent, and the beauty standards of the pageant reflected a narrower ideal of attractiveness. These women were often seen as the epitome of beauty in American society. However, as the world evolved and the importance of diversity and inclusion grew, the Miss America pageant also began to shift. It wasn't until 1984 that, for the first time in history, a Black woman won the Miss America pageant. Vanessa Lynn Williams was born on March 18, 1963 in the Bronx, New York. Her parents, Milton and Helen, were both music teachers. When Vanessa was just a year old, her family moved to the quiet, upscale town of Millwood, New York, so her parents could teach in the local public schools. Growing up, music and the arts were a big part of Vanessa's life. By the time she was 10, she was passionate about music and dance. She dreamed of becoming the first African-American rockette, so she worked hard, studying classical and jazz dance and theater and learning to play the French horn, piano, and violin. She was a natural performer, always excelling in everything she did. By the time she graduated high school, Vanessa had earned a presidential scholarship for drama and was accepted into Carnegie Mellon University's prestigious theater arts program. But in the end, she chose to attend Syracuse University instead. In her first year at Syracuse, when she was 19, Vanessa took a job as a receptionist and makeup artist for a local photographer, Tom Chiapelle. During this time, Chiapelle asked her to model for him, which she agreed to. However, after a few photo sessions, she was uncomfortable with the way some of the pictures turned out and requested that the photographer destroy the negatives. But later, those photos ended up being published in Penthouse magazine without her permission. Despite this setback, Vanessa didn't give up on her dreams. In 1983, she entered the Miss Greater Syracuse pageant, unsure at first, but ended up winning. That victory led her to the title of Miss New York. Just months later, in September 1983, Vanessa made history by being crowned the first Black woman to win Miss America. Along with the crown, she received a $25,000 scholarship and gained national fame. But her reign as Miss America was short-lived. Just months later, the Penthouse photos resurfaced, causing a scandal. The Miss America organization asked her to step down, which meant she lost endorsement deals worth millions of dollars. However, she was allowed to keep her crown, her scholarship, and the official title of Miss America 1984. She was asked not to attend the next Miss America coronation, a traditional event where the outgoing queen passes her crown to the new winner. Heartbroken, Vanessa chose not to return to school and instead tried to put the scandal behind her. The next few years were tough for Vanessa. After the scandal, it seemed like the world had turned its back on her. She struggled to find serious roles in Hollywood, and many people seemed to forget about her. Despite being offered roles in adult films, she turned them down. She even sued Penthouse for publishing the photos, but after months of legal battles that went nowhere, she eventually dropped the lawsuit to move on with her life. But Vanessa wasn't one to give up easily. With the help of her public relations expert, Ramon Hervey II, she rebuilt her image. In 1987, she landed a role in the movie The Pickup Artist, alongside Molly Ringwald, Robert Downey Jr., and Dennis Hopper. That same year, Vanessa's life took a big turn when she and Ramon, 13 years her senior, went from being professional partners to falling in love. At 23, they got married, and Ramon decided to leave his PR job to become Vanessa's manager. They moved to Los Angeles, where Vanessa focused on her acting and singing dreams. The next few years were a whirlwind. By 24, Vanessa had her first child, a second by 26, and a third by 30. With each year, her career and family grew. She was juggling motherhood with her rise to fame, but somehow she made it all work. With the help of her husband, in 1988, Vanessa signed with Polygram and released her debut album, The Right Stuff. The album went gold, with hits like The Right Stuff, He's Got the Look, and Dreamin', earning her the NAACP's Best New Female Artist Award and 3 Grammy nominations. In 1991, she followed up with The Comfort Zone, which went triple platinum, selling over 2 million copies in the US. The single Save the Best for Last topped the charts for 5 weeks, and the album earned her 5 Grammy nominations. A duet with Brian McKnight, Love Is, also hit #1 on the adult contemporary charts for 3 weeks. Vanessa's success continued with her 1994 album The Sweetest Days, which went platinum and earned 2 Grammy nominations. Her version of Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas became a hit and earned another Grammy nomination, bringing her total to 11 nominations throughout her career. Vanessa didn't stop at music. She made her mark on TV too, playing Motown exec Suzanne DePass in The Jacksons, An American Dream, 1992, then starring as the fierce Wilhelmina Slater in Ugly Betty, 2006 to 2010, and appearing in Desperate Housewives, 2010. But while Vanessa was shining on screen, her personal life had its ups and downs. She had been married to her first husband for 10 years, but in 1997, they divorced. 2 years later, she found love again with basketball star Rick Fox. They tied the knot in 1999. A year after that, their daughter Sasha was born. However, not all was as perfect as it seemed. In 2004, their marriage hit a rocky patch when tabloid magazines caught Rick with another woman, and soon after, they separated. But Vanessa's story didn't stop there. In 2015, she made a powerful return to the Miss America stage, not as a contestant, but as a celebrity judge. During the event, she sang "Oh, How the Years Go By" and was publicly apologized to by Sam Haskell, the pageant's executive chairman. He expressed regret for the way she had been forced to give up her Miss America title in 1984. It's hard to believe, but 40 years have passed since Vanessa Williams made history as the first Black woman to win the Miss America crown. Today, at 61, she still looks as stunning as ever, as if time has barely touched her. She seems to have discovered the secret to staying young, radiant, confident, and loving life. Vanessa is happily married to Jim Scripp, whom she met during a trip to Egypt. In 2022, she became a grandmother when her daughter Jillian had her first child. Remarkably, she's a grandmother now and yet still looks so youthful. In your opinion, what's her secret to staying so ageless? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more. As always, thank you for watching. See you in the next video.